Have you ever stood in front of your closet and wondered why everything you put on seems to make you look shorter, rounder, or older than you actually feel? Especially at 60, being petite means that even one piece of clothing with the wrong cut can throw off your entire silhouette in an instant. That feeling is real, and it is familiar to many of us. Yet there is something wonderful that not everyone realizes. Being petite is not a disadvantage. It is almost like a secret strength. When you know how to style your clothes and understand your own body, you can turn your petite frame into an asset that many others would love to have. Even so, the fashion industry is not exactly designed for us. Most clothing out there is created with taller bodies in mind. Oversized trends come and go, and while they look elegant on a 1.70 m model, petite women like us get swallowed up in them in a heartbeat. Even fashion advice that sounds correct can sometimes make us feel as though we are supposed to hide our flaws rather than highlight our real beauty. But at this stage of life, there is nothing left to hide. We are more mature, more self-aware, and more confident than ever before. That is why today I want to share 7 fashion tips made especially for petite women over 60. Not the same advice you have heard 100 times, but insights drawn from real observation, from research on visual perception, and from the styling experiences of many mature women around the world. These tips help bring balance to the body, add elegance to your silhouette, and most importantly, help you feel like yourself. Whether you prefer casual comfort or timeless sophistication, these suggestions will work for you. And to begin, we must talk about the most important point. Proportion matters more than size. Many women worry about the number printed on the label, whether they are a size 2 or a size 12, whether they fit the petite section or the regular one. But that number does not determine the beauty of an outfit. What truly matters is proportion. Imagine your outfit as a painting. A painting is not beautiful because it is large or small, but because its composition is harmonious. For petite women, harmony lies in the way we divide the body visually through clothing. One widely used rule among stylists is the 1/3 to 2/3 ratio. Instead of letting clothing split your body into 2 equal halves, you create a more balanced visual line. Tucking a blouse into high-waisted trousers is a perfect example. By simply changing where your top ends, your legs instantly look longer, your torso looks more defined, and the entire silhouette becomes more graceful without adding a single centimeter to your height. It is as if the viewer's eyes are naturally guided upward, creating the impression of height without any effort. A common misunderstanding many women, including myself in the past, often have is believing that loose clothing hides imperfections. For petite women, oversized garments usually have the opposite effect. They make us look smaller, rounder, and sometimes older. Instead of hiding, we should highlight the waistline, the neckline, the natural posture. These look subtle, but the impact is remarkable. Picture yourself wearing a tunic that reaches mid-thigh with wide leg pants. Comfortable? Yes, but from a distance, it looks as though the outfit is wearing you rather than you wearing it. Now imagine replacing that tunic with a shorter, lightly fitted top that ends just above your hip bone. It is the same pair of trousers, but the overall look is completely transformed. You appear taller, neater, and more polished. This is not just a feeling. Studies on visual perception show that the human eye perceives vertical balance before it perceives actual size. In other words, people see the proportions of an outfit before they recognize body measurements. So, proportion is the fastest language for communicating elegance. The important thing I want you to remember is not to attach too much emotion to the number on the label. Whether an outfit is size 6 or size 16 does not determine whether you look good. What matters is how you divide proportions, where you place emphasis, and how you express yourself through your clothing. When the proportions harmonize, your figure naturally looks more balanced, and your confidence becomes visible. Now let us move on to the next tip, one that is simple yet powerful enough to change your silhouette in the most subtle way, that is dressing in a unified color palette, also known as monochromatic dressing. It may sound complicated, but it is one of the most petite-friendly styling methods for women over 60 because it creates a smooth, elongated line throughout the body, adding elegance effortlessly. The interesting part is that monochromatic dressing does not mean wearing all black or a single solid color like a uniform. It is much more refined. It means choosing shades that are close to each other within the same color family, so your outfit flows gently from top to bottom. When someone looks at you, their eyes do not get interrupted by harsh color breaks. Their gaze moves smoothly along the vertical line, making your body look taller, slimmer, and more balanced. Imagine choosing a navy blouse with slightly lighter navy trousers, layered under a soft blue-gray cardigan. The look is not plain at all. Instead, it offers depth and subtle variation. Or consider a beige ensemble, soft knit top, cream trousers, nude shoes. Your silhouette elongates immediately without any need for heels. This is exactly how many French, Italian, and Japanese women maintain effortless elegance for decades. If you enjoy softness and texture, try pairing different fabrics within the same color tone. A knit top, crepe trousers, cotton tee, or linen bottoms. The texture difference adds depth without breaking the visual continuity. Proportion stays intact, the outfit remains tidy, and your silhouette looks naturally lengthened. The one thing to avoid is sharp color breaks at the waist or hip. A crisp white blouse with stark black pants may look classic, but for petites, the contrast cuts the body in half. From a distance, you appear shorter and less fluid. This is why many petite women feel dissatisfied when combining strong, light, dark contrasts. If you love contrast, you can soften it with a jacket or scarf that ties the colors together. Just one added layer can restore balance. The beauty of monochromatic dressing is not only in the silhouette, it also lies in the impression it gives others. Unified colors create a sense of calm, intention, and refinement. This suits women over 60 perfectly because it expresses maturity, clarity, and inner confidence. It also makes daily dressing easier. You simply open your wardrobe, choose items within the same color group, and pair them effortlessly into a polished outfit. It saves time, reduces confusion, and helps you dress beautifully with ease. And when you combine this method with the first principle of proportion, the results become even more striking. A light grey top tucked into deep grey high-waisted trousers not only shapes the body gracefully, but also adds quiet sophistication. The blend of proportion and harmony in color is what makes petite women stand out, even with the simplest wardrobe pieces. So far, we have built two very solid foundations: But the journey of dressing beautifully as a petite woman over 60 does not end with proportion and color. Fabric choice matters deeply too. Sometimes, fabric alone determines the flow, softness, and youthful energy of an outfit. And that is what I want to share next, an insight that, once understood, can make every step you take feel lighter and more graceful, because the outfit begins to support your body rather than weigh it down. We have walked through a meaningful journey together, from proportions to colors, fabrics, vertical details, shoes, hemlines, and even the quiet power of tailoring. Each tip may sound simple, but when combined, they form a complete and elegant approach to style for petite women over 60. I hope that after hearing all these insights, you feel something important. Fashion is never about chasing youth or holding on to something that has already passed. Fashion is the story we tell today. It is confidence. It is maturity. It is the elegance that only comes after many years of living. If these reflections resonate with you, inspire you, or make you feel supported, I would truly love to hear your thoughts. Share the tip that spoke to you the most. Share your experience. Because sometimes a single sentence from you can help another woman feel more confident. And if you would like to stay connected, to continue building beautiful outfits, graceful silhouettes, and a modern, refined sense of style for midlife and beyond, feel free to subscribe so you will not miss the upcoming videos. I promise to always bring content that is thoughtful, practical, and crafted with genuine care for women in this beautiful and deeply meaningful stage of life.